I'll show you what the difference is, Alice. Do you see that? Do you see those big letters? They're put on there purposely. They say hurricane. Hurricane! Do you know why they're on there? That's when I'm bowling and I'm on the alley, people who are watching the game know which team I am a member of. I'm a member of the Hurricanes, Alice. How are they gonna know I'm a Hurricane?
Just open your mouth.
Because you know that I know that you know that I know what you've been doing around here all day. Sitting there fooling around.
You know something, right after you left the house this morning, I got in one of those silly moods of mine. You know how I get sometimes? So just for laughs, I thought, well, I'll do the breakfast dishes and make the beds and take the garbage down. Then when I came back up, I was still in such a funny mood. You know, I thought, why should I settle down to the drudgery of mending your socks? So I scrubbed the kitchen floor. Then, you know something, I was still so giddy and so gay over this whole thing that I thought I'd really enjoy myself, so I washed all the windows. Then, Ralph, I went out and I did the marketing, and I came back with a pot roast, and I put the pot roast on the stove, and while it was cooking, I went in and I cleaned out the bedroom closet. Now, I know that this may sound like work to you, Ralph, but it isn't. It's fun. It's such good sport. Do you know why it's such good sport, Ralph? Because I'm so loaded with modern conveniences. Just loaded steam irons and vacuum cleaners and dishwashers and washing machines, and to say nothing of this lovely new modern refrigerator over here. Oh, that reminds me. It's time to defrost it. I am the only girl in town with an atomic kitchen. This place looks like Yucca Flats after the blast.
Oh, you're a riot, Alice. Don't act like we never hired a maid before. They'll take advantage of us. Act important. They'll think we're big shots.
I just hope it doesn't take too long, Ralph. This is my lunch hour. I gotta get back to work.
Never mind your lunch. Just act important. Oh, Horace.
My name is Mr. Wilson. What can I do for you?
How are you? This is my wife, Mrs. Cramden, and I'm her husband, Mr. Cramden.
Well, I'm certainly glad you came. I have an opening for a couple just like you on an estate out in Long Island.
You are making a slight mistake.
Yeah, we're big shots.
Now, Mrs. Cramden, I assume you'll be home to supervise the maid's work.
Oh, well, no, you see, I have a job.
She doesn't need the job. It's, you know, career. She's a career girl.
Oh, I see, certainly. Tell me, Mrs. Cramden, where do you work?
At Krausmeyer's Bakery. My career is stuffing jelly into donuts.
Also has a great sense of humor.
You better carry it, Ralph.
All right, give me it. What is that vision that just walked through the door? Nothing. What is Marilyn Monroe doing here? Where? My. How beautiful you look tonight. Is that a new shade of lipstick you have?
No. I got a promotion today. Now I'm a jelly donut taster.
Oh, and look at those alabaster hands, how white and pure.
That's powdered sugar.
I don't think the frattery's going too good. Why don't you try a left hook?
Do you want to know the reason?
Yeah.
You want to know the reason?
Yeah.
The reason? All right, I'll tell you the reason. I'm waiting for 3D television. That's the reason.
Are you waiting for 3D refrigerators, too?
Let him have his television sets. Let him have his electrical stoves. Go ahead. I got one thing that he hasn't got. I got it here.
You got it here. And you got it here. And you got it here. Do you want to know what our electric bill was last month? 39 cents. We haven't blown a fuse, Ralph, in 10 years.
Whatever happened to the sweet, unspoiled girl I married before? Whatever happened to that girl, Alice? Do you remember what you said to me before we got married? Ralph, I'd be happy to live in a tent with you.
I'm still willing. I think it'd be an improvement.
You want to go to the moon? Do you want to go to the moon?
That would be an improvement, too. And what do you care about it? You're out all day long. And at night, what are you doing? Spending money playing pool, spending money bowling, or paying dues at that crazy lodge you belong to. And I'm left here to look at that icebox, that stove, that sink, and these four walls. Well, I don't want to look at that icebox, that stove, that sink, and these four walls. I want to look at Liberace.
Please, Alice, do you know how embarrassing it would be to be thrown out of the Raccoon Lodge?
Certainly. It's pretty embarrassing just to be in it. You call this junk furniture?
Junk? 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 Just watch yourself, Alice. This furniture was a wedding present from my grandfather.
Yeah, to your grandmother. Oh, all right, Ralph, I'm sorry. What is it?
Well, to begin with, it doesn't look like I'm gonna need this lunchbox much longer.
Ralph, you're going on a diet.
No, I am not going on a diet.
Well, why won't you need this lunchbox? Are you getting a bigger one? Ralph, this has happened too many times. Now, when it's finally official that you've got the job, I'll get excited, but not until then.
Well, maybe you'll change your opinion when you find out that Mr. Harper and I had a very friendly chat today. And he invited me to play golf with him.
Mr. Harper invited you to play golf with him. That man doesn't need an assistant, he needs a keeper. Ralph, didn't you tell him you don't know how to play golf?
Why should I tell him that? If I told him that, he wouldn't have made the date with me.
You don't mean you're actually going out on the golf course with him?
Sure I am. But look, the date is for a month away. By that time, I'll be real friendly with Mr. Harper, and I'll already have the promotion. So when the golf date comes up, I'll just tell him I got another engagement, that's all.
Sure. You can always tell him you're going tiger hunting with Ali Khan.
Oh, you're a riot, Alice, a real riot. All you have to do is call on the phone, call the Gotham Bus Company, get the switchboard operator, tell her you want the assistant traffic manager. She buzzes me. I pick up the phone and I say, hello, this is Mr. Cramden. What can I do for you?
And I say, hello, this is Mrs. Cramden. When are you going to take the garbage out?
Congratulations, Ralph. It certainly looks like you're going places. So long.
As long as you're going places, Ralph, would you mind taking...
Practicing playing golf.
Oh, is that what it is? I thought it was football, the way your back field was in motion.
Well, it's great to have a wife with a sense of humor, Norton.
He does get off with a good one down there.
Oh, shut up.
Sorry, I went to the movies. I could have seen a better show right here.
You can't discourage me, Alice. I don't care if you've got any confidence, because I have enough confidence in me for the both of us.
You've got enough everything in you for the both.
How'd you like to go sailing over the clubhouse,
I don't know what you're talking about, Ralph. All I know is that you are not dying.
Gotta be convinced, huh? All right. Here's the doctor's report. Well, aren't you the merry widow? You'll probably be hysterical at my funeral.
I was wondering what happened to this report, Ralph. The doctor said he sent it over. Blue tongue, boy. this is a riot.
This is a riot! We'll see how much of a riot it is when you gotta finish the payments on the icebox.
Ralph, you're not dying. This report happens to be from Dr. Morton, the veterinarian. This is about Mom's dog, Ginger. I just wish Ed would go to the hospital like his doctor wants him to.
Well, that shows you how stupid Norton is.
If you had any brains, you'd go to the hospital like the doctor said.
He can't afford it.
Oh. Well, look, Alice, why don't we lend him some money?
Us?
Yes, us. We got money in the bank, haven't we?
Yes, we have money in the bank. $3.31.
$3.31. Well, what do you do with all the money, Alice?
I put it in the bank. Now, let's face it, Ralph. Trixie hasn't had any sleep in 3 nights. If she doesn't get some rest soon, she's just going to waste away to nothing.
She didn't have any sleep in 3 nights. How about me? I haven't slept in 3 nights. She'll waste away. Don't you care if I waste away?
Yes, I care, Ralph. But you wouldn't waste away if you stayed awake for 9 years.
How would you like to waste away on a moon, huh? Oh, hiya, sweetheart.
Hi, Ralph.
Hey, that's a mighty friendly way to talk to a peasant.
What's this peasant stuff?
I'll tell you what it is, Alice. He's got something to tell you, and you better listen, because he is king of the castle, and you are nothing but a servant. Go ahead, snap your fingers, Ralph. I'm dying to see a jump. Don't forget, you are dealing with Richard the Lionhearted, who rules with an iron hand.
Oh, you shut up.
Go ahead, Ralph. Tell me. There is something you wanted to tell me, isn't there? Oh, mighty king of the castle? Go ahead. Rule with an iron hand. Come on, Ralph. Tell me. The peasants have a right to know.
You think I won't tell you? You think I won't tell you? Is that what you think, that I won't tell you?
That's right, oh Richard the chicken-hearted.
$2,000, Alice. That's big, big, big. This is probably the biggest thing I ever got into.
The biggest thing you ever got into was your pants.
$2,000 is only the beginning. It's only the beginning. After I get the $2,000 for selling these 2,000, then I have more manufactured. I go on television again and I make a fortune. Alice, this thing is the key to my future. The key to my future.
Don't tell me they got an attachment on here for opening the door at Bellevue.
Look, how long do you think it would take that guy to sell 2,000 of these if he went from door to door?
About 1 minute if this was the first door he knocked on.
The